is up? Good evening, everyone. How are we doing tonight? Look at this. We've got everybody here. Welcome to the Martini Max Happy Hour. I'm so glad that you could make it. I want to welcome all of our new viewers on YouTube and Twitch. Thanks for watching. I'm going to move this blue box, though, if I can. Let me do that for you all right now. We'll put it right there. Hopefully it will not get in the way tonight. There we go. That looks a little better. So, thanks for watching. If you're coming to the show for the first time, this is the Martini Max Happy Hour. There's music, trivia, drink recipes. You know, I jam some tunes. I make some mistakes. We strive for the perfect show, but we never get there. But we welcome you just the same. Let's do a toast. It is time. You've made it to another Friday night. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for watching, and cheers. Welcome to my kitchen. If you look behind me, we got the screen and the martini shakers, and I'll go on this side. You can move so you can see the Stratocaster and the amps. This is literally a corner of my kitchen. My wife and I are doing a show out of it. She may or may not make an appearance. She had a long week. She is off next week to have a baby, hopefully. So you may or may not see her on Friday, but you won't see her today. I'm sorry. But I will give her your love. But thank you for tuning in. There's a few other things. It's my dad's birthday. I want to wish him a happy birthday. Maybe Rachel will make an appearance and sing happy birthday later tonight. I don't know. But for now, wishing my dad a happy birthday. I want to dedicate the show to him, and I want to also dedicate it to my man Jimi Hendrix, who died 50 years ago today. So two things. Maybe Rachel sings happy birthday for my dad, and Jimi Hendrix died today. Bummer. Also, we have some new viewers from Gunderson High School. Jordy Smith, a friend of mine and teacher there, doing a wonderful job at Gunderson High School just down the street from this house right here. And we are welcoming his students. I'm going to take a look at the comments real quick, and then we're going to do the next song. Let's see what we got here. Oh, man, thank you, everybody. I'm glad you guys dig it. This is one that I got a lot of requests for. I want to jam on Shine On You Crazy Diamond for you guys. So let me set it up for you in about 2 shakes, and let's let it soak in and enjoy that yummy Pink Floyd goodness. Backing tracks were recorded by me about 30 minutes ago. Tell me what you're drinking in the comments box. We'll talk about it. Show me what you're drinking. Let me know. Thank you for viewing. Cheers. Yes, I hope you liked it. That was Shine You Crazy Diamond by Pink Floyd. And it's a good time to show you the first song we played, of course, Low Rider. That was by War. This is a War record. By the way, this is how I feel okay about this. I'm putting an ad on for all these bands. If you kind of dug my version, go check them out, especially the kids out there. War. Here, what else do we have? This is the version I did. The take I did of War's Low Rider was the Gary Hoey Endless Summer 2 soundtrack version. If you haven't checked this record out, I highly suggest it. Here coming at you. And then here's the back. Oh, right there is good. Okay, so the last tune we did, of course, Wish You Were Here record, Shine You Crazy Diamond. I jammed on that 2-chord jam. For students out there, anybody who's a music person, I promised I'd answer some questions since this is an educational episode. This is G minor to C is what I was playing. I believe that's what key they're in on the record. And you can hear it. There's some organ, guitar, and bass. Yes, Gary Hoey. I dig it, guys. So check it out. And then you can hear the C chord. And what did I do over it? I did a little bit of everything, just for fun. He does a lot of G minor pentatonic. I'll add the 9th in, and that makes it sound like David Gilmour. Let's do that real quick for fun. The echo helps too, doesn't it now? So, that was some Pink Floyd, and I'm going to do some more music for you in a second, but first we should have a toast and thank everybody who tipped last week. You guys are the reason that we're able to make this show happen. We appreciate it. So if you want to use the tools we have available, down here we have my email address where you can send through PayPal money. And above here, we have the name of the show. It only took me 3, 4, 5 weeks to get that right. But anyway, that's how it goes. And I hope you're digging it so far. We're going to have a toast, don't worry. But Shine You Crazy Diamond, G minor to C for anybody out there who cares, a 2 to a 5. Oh, man. I'm going to get you excited for the next one. I got a request for some Tool, which with the looper is limited. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a shout out to Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who passed away today. It's a real bummer. And I'm going to play the song Eulogy. I think that's cool. And I'll kind of do an abridged version, maybe just like that trippy intro, what I can with the looper. But this is the Tool record, Anima, and it's a killer record. If anybody doesn't have it, I highly recommend it. Very trippy by Tool. Check it out. Ooh, look at that. Yummy. That's what we're going to do next. So thank you. Let me check the comments real quick, and I'm going to just thank a few people personally. Question was G Dorian. Yes. So I'm going to answer that question. Here's how my brain thinks about it. F major. It's the same thing. So my fingers, no F major. Let's do F major. Let me go there real quick, and I promise. So the question was, were you playing G Dorian? And the answer is sometimes. So that's a spice. The way I tell my students, it's a spice I like to add to the dish. So let's do minor pentatonic, and I'll add some Dorian in. Straight pentatonic. Here's some Dorian. That felt pretty good, didn't it? So that's Dorian. Those are right notes. I did a little bit of that. I think that's a flavor you add in. So let me try adding it in. I'll do the blues for the students out there, and I'll do the Dorian added in. So, pentatonic. That was how I would like to do it. So yeah, some Dorian, but I did some Aeolian, if you care to get into that, and I did do some other things. So anyway, there it is. Thank you for asking questions. Let's play the next tune, And the next tune is going to be Eulogy by Tool. Did some snake charm in there, didn't I? I love that tune, Eulogy. You know where it goes after that. It's hard without a real drummer for this next part. But just so you know that I'm still into Tool, it goes. Yeah, you like the Tool? Eulogy. Check the whole tune out. Sometime we might actually try and do all of it, but maybe a real drummer. Maybe after COVID ends, we'll do we'll do the same thing that we're doing, but with a real band. Wow, what a novel concept, live music. Okay, I got it. Oh man, you guys are gonna be pumped for the next song. But first, we've got to do a toast. Again, if you're just joining us, it's the Martini Max Happy Hour every Friday, 6 to 7. Hopefully, we're getting new viewers on YouTube and on Twitch. And so if you are a new viewer on Twitch or YouTube, let us know. We appreciate your viewership. Thanks to all of our Facebook guys as well. We're going to keep this going. By the way, if there's any artists out there that want to make us a DVD that we can play in the background that's like rights are reserved kind of thing where we can do it and get it licensed and not have a problem with Facebook, then please feel free to lend us your skills and we'll give you credit. We want to get some cool, trippy graphics going that we don't get sued or taken down for. But for now, cheers. Yeah. Let me know what you are drinking. We would love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. Put it in the comment section. I'm drinking, as you well know, Hennessy. That will be changing. I'll make another drink. But for now, we've been like, this works. It's been getting good shows. So if you don't already know, this train, the show, runs on Hennessy. Hennessy, if you're watching, dude, give this to me for free and some money too. That would really help. Thank you. Next tune. Let's go to it. Less talky, more play-y. We're going to do a slow bluesy minor song. Not just for students out there, but there's a few guys. I'm going to put the CDs up now. One of them is B.B. King. If you don't know him, check him out. And the other is Jimi Hendrix. Died 50 years ago today, so check it out, or at least I've been told. I didn't get a chance to fact check it, so Jordy is a teacher. I hope he got that right. So I'm dedicating the show to him. Here we go. That's the Hendrix Blues record. Oh, there we go. And that's the best of B.B. King. And the deal is there's a Thrill Is Gone kind of vibe. It's a style of blues that I would associate with that, the way that they play the minor blues. And I'm going to do that for you tonight. And hopefully it's really tasty. So let me get that going. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the next song. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the slow blues. my take on the Thrill Is Gone vibe and tune that is done by B.B. King, and lots of slow, greasy blues on this Jimi Hendrix. I kind of got the wah-wah going there to let you know that I listen to a lot of Jimmy. And a lot of the people Jimmy listened to as well, which is just about everybody, but at least the good ones. So let's see what we've got. If we got any more questions. Oh, man. It says show the Johnny Cash record. There is no Johnny Cash record this week. I mean, there's only so many songs we can play, guys. Come on, man. I'm going to run out here. But I did get a lot of requests for a funky organ tune, which we're going to do, I promise, that we'll do something like that. But first, something that I said I would do is a tune where we learn some trivia. So my man, Stevie Ray Vaughan, who knows Stevie Ray Vaughan, comment in if you know him. Stevie Ray, yay. So on the record, I have it here. I want to pull it up. On the record, Texas Flood. There's a song called Lenny. It's the last song, at least on my copy of the record. Okay? And I have a live version. This is live at Carnegie Hall. Check it out. I've been told that's the proper pronunciation, not Carnegie. That's what we say out here, but it's Carnegie. But anyway, this has Lenny on it as well. Now, if you're the younger generation, and some of you watching are, you might know this pretty boy named John Mayer. And if you know the pretty boy named John Mayer, then you probably know of a tune called Gravity. And Gravity, I would wager, is the same song as Lenny. Just about. Note for note. Just about. Maybe in a different key, maybe some little different changes. But let's check out my version. This is like the 2-chord jam we'll talk about. It's called Lenny. And let me put on the loop, and we'll listen to it. You can tell it's got a bluesy gospel feel. Have you ever heard Lenny? Very similar. And Jimi Hendrix influenced Stevie Ray Vaughan, so we're going to bring it all around. Hey, let me do a little of John Mayer, and then let me put my own spin on it. Here we go. I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. So that was kind of the Lemmy Jam. I hope you guys dug it. I'll put that record up one more time here in a second. I want to check the comments section, and then I want to have a toast. So thank you so much. We'll do that in 1 second, but let me just make sure that I'm not missing anything. Okay, I've been asked to explain the backing tracks. So here's the deal. Let me just get that organ going, see what happened there. So in the backing tracks, I have a drum machine and bass simulator on the floor. In fact, I think I can get it going. One tick, and I will make it do what it does. Okay, so there it is. There's a drum machine. If I play this, it's a bass. Okay, so let's get a groove going. I'm just going to make something up. You know what? I'm going to delete the song we just did, and I'll just record it right now. We'll show you. Let's have some fun. Okay. So, just like that, the tune we just did is erased. So now we can lay down a new song. Let's do it right now. You remember that boring beat, right? Musicians out there, bass players, there's a groove here. Listen to the drummer and get the groove. Here we go. Listen to it and see how solid that is on the loop. You want to drag it just a hair. You hear I was off a little bit. It makes it feel real if the drummer's not speeding up like that. Okay, let's get the guitar in the background. Okay, so you heard that. That's already recorded. Watch. No hands, Ma. Cheers. Okay, now we're going to add the organ in, because what the hell, right? Let's do it. So I got to come up with something clever here. I don't know if we like it or not, but let's listen to it and see if we like it. So I don't like that. I'm going to erase it and make it a little bit louder and a little different. Oh, look at that organ's gone. Better. Do you like it better? Okay. So students out there, have we figured out the chord change yet, the cadence? So for anybody who cares, I'm sorry for those who aren't musicians, but there are kids watching and this has to be educational. So D minor, F, and G. One more time, D as in dog, minor, F, and G. It's a cool chord change. It comes up a lot. It's easiest thing is D minor pentatonic. Let's do it. That only gets you so far. Let's add, like someone who's very educated out there mentioned, Dorian. Let's try Dorian. Boy, I like that. I want to try Aeolian. Let's do that. So how did we think that so fast? How did we do that? I'm not very smart. You're watching this show. You probably already put that together. So how did I do it? Well, I'm adding the notes that are missing. It's only 5 notes, pentatonic, pentagram, 5. I'm adding the 2 that are missing. And those 2, one of them is the Dorian and one of them is the Aeolian note. And how do I know? Because it's a major scale pattern. Honestly, that my fingers go, oh, this is the F major scale versus the C major scale. So when I'm thinking, like, let's listen to this happy scale get sad. This is when happy scales go bad. It's like a show when animals attack. When happy scales get ugly. Okay, so F major. Little sound of music there. Now check it out. Over these chords, it'll sound sad. Yeah, and I'm just thinking F major. Now, if I want to think C major, that's the Dorian. So let's try that. I prefer that over this particular cadence. Anyway, that's enough of that. I want to move on. But for the people out there, I hope you got something. For the students, I hope you learned a little bit about how I'm thinking. I'm going to look here. Oh, do I recommend jamming to backing tracks? That was one of the questions. Yes, I do. So anybody out there, I'm not the greatest, but if you want to get close to what I'm doing, there's a secret to it. The secret's practice, and you practice 3 things at once to save time. So I practice, like, the thing I'm learning, I practice it in a song so I can use it. I practice it slow and fast. And like, we can even do it one more time before I erase this masterpiece, this temporary masterpiece. Let's give it a second. Okay, so if I wanted to, I can do whatever I want musically with it, and then I can erase it later. But the point is, I can use it to practice licks as well. So what's the trick? I want to do the Eric Johnson. Kind of cascading pentatonic. Let's do it over this song. We'll do it slow first. That way you're making music when you're practicing. And you notice I was trying to do groupings of 3 or 6 or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can hear it. You get the idea. And then maybe people pay to have you do that, but better. That's the idea. And speaking of which, if you want a tip, down here, just go to this account. And I give lessons, by the way, if anybody's curious. Yes, I do, on multiple instruments. And also, I support the arts. And let's talk about Jordy, what he's doing. In my neighborhood, there is a high school, and they are bussing people. And thanks to Jordy, he's making it a really cool destination. My man Jordy Smith is saying, you know what? Let's make something really cool at this high school. And he's got an after-school band, and they bring in people like me and other local players. Like, I don't know all the names, but I want to say Aki Kumar's been there and a few other people. I want to say, help me out here, Jordy will know, and he'll comment. But anyway, there are a bunch of people that have gone to the jam class, and I don't play for free. If you know me, I don't play for free. But I am all about passing it on to the youth, and so I do this, something that I do once or twice a year. I'll go to the rock camp that happens after school, the little band that they have, and I will answer any questions and just be there and jam with the kids, and I'm into it. I think that the youth, educating them and getting them really into music's huge, and if people didn't do that for me, I wouldn't be here. And if people didn't, there was like a music store and a music teacher and all those people that changed your life. You know, I got lucky. The guy that strung my guitar up when I was a kid was Mark Haggard, also known as MIRV Merv. He played with Primus and everybody. I'm going to name drop. And he's a friend of Keith Holland's, Mark, or Merv as he's known. Great dude, played with everybody. And he was in a group with the guys from Primus. Brain Mancha, who's also been in there. Those guys, they gave back to me when I was a kid, and now that I'm an adult and having kids of my own, you know, you got to give back to the community. And Jordy, you're doing a really good thing there, man. We appreciate it. So let's just toast for Jordy. You know, and my dad. Like I said, it's my dad's birthday this week, and we're gonna sing "Happy Birthday" to him at some point. And he drove me to band practice, and took care of me and got gear for me for Christmas and stuff, and fed the pedal obsession. So thanks to them. This is for all you guys out there. Thanks for what you do. You're mentors. Oh man, thank you guys so much for checking it out. Got that organ going. It's making a nasty comment without me. Well, okay, so let me just check the comments real quick, and then we'll do another tune. But I wanted to make sure that you guys out there that are students, if you're watching, that you got a little bit of theory with it. And if you ever want to ask me, like, I think I'm going to do a Twitch theory thing at the same time every week. So let's suggest that in the comment section, and every week I'll go on Twitch and we'll talk deep theory, because I've got so many questions about, you can play any note with a G7 chord, or with a dominant 7, there's like, you can add any note. I'd love to address some of these things, but not right this second. Oh, yes, Merv, I love it. There's some other friends. So we mentioned Keith Holland. He's the guy that made this Telecaster. I got to change it up, but I'm loving this guitar. It's just perfect. It's for me, and it fits like a glove. So I get questions about that. So for people out there, yes, it is a Johnny Cash record. This is the record I'm supposed to show, I think, is what Jordy meant. So the pick guard is usually just a piece of plastic. And this particular one, Keith cut a Johnny Cash Folsom Prison Blues record. And I think that's really cool. I saw it laying around and was like, this is going to match perfect. Look at that. And it's got its own soul, and I can kind of play it the way I want. You heard me making fun of John Mayer, and then I did some Gary Hoey and some Stevie Ray Vaughan. I mean, this does a convincing everything. It's a pretty good instrument. So I know that there's some questions out there. I want to make sure I address all you. Thanks for commenting. Let's do another tune. Let's do another tune that's what you guys want. Let's do a hip-hop funky tune. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. There have been a lot of requests for more organ. Yes, and I promised I'd do it. And 2, we got a request from Jordy and the kids out there for me to keep it current and play something that's got like a hip-hop backbeat. And I'm into it, guys. I am. So this is something I just put together and wrote, like I said, about 30 minutes before here. Let's listen to it. Got some funky jazz chords in the background. Got some organ in there. Before I start, this reminds me of Martin Medeski and Wood. I don't have their record out, but there's a band called Martin Medeski and Wood, and they do like funky hip-hop jazzy tunes that I'm into. And this is dedicated to those dudes. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. you dug it. That was the funky, jazzy, hip-hoppy. It's what you guys wanted. That's what I came up with. Each week I'm going to try and do something like that with the organ and a little bit of that funky. You know what? I'm digging it. And what's cool is you can be like, oh, I want to do the vibraphone. Yes, you want the vibraphone? Oh, we can do that. Good times. Speaking of which, we need to do a toast. And we need to move on. By the way, if you are new to the show, if you're just tuning in, this is the Martini Max Happy Hour. We always do some songs, some trivia. Lisa Sanchez, I heard Lisa. Are you still watching, Lisa? I know she likes the romper room thing. I spy Lisa. Lisa Sanchez is out there. She's from our Vista Park Community Group, VEP, in my neighborhood. I love that I've got some neighbors watching. I like that I've got some fans that I've never met in person. If you're a fan that I've never met in person or a new watcher, let us know, a new viewer. We appreciate it. I hope Josh is out there. I don't have my producer. Rachel's out sick today. But if I had a producer, I'd know that you guys are probably watching, and I'd be giving out shots to all of you. But I know who's watching on Twitch. John Honhauser, and it looks like Jordy's watching. A few other people. I'm going to check my comments here even and just make sure that I'm giving props to everybody viewing. But thank you so much, and cheers. Let's have a little drink of the Henny. Sometimes during COVID, the friends do the nicest stuff. There's a guy, Brett Clint. I don't know if Brett's watching, but Brett, dude, what a bro. I went to high school with this guy, and I was real down when I turned 40. It was just like me locked down during the peak of COVID. And he had, DoorDash or Groceries R Us or whoever it was deliver some like booze and scotch and soda basically, so that I could drink over Zoom with he and the rest of my friends. And oh man, Brett, that meant a lot to me, dude. That really saved me during that time. I was in a dark place. Yeah, I was hoping to have like a big old family party, but sometimes that stuff doesn't work out the way you want. So for everybody locked down, I appreciate it. It looks like Dana's watching. Dana, cheers. Gilbert De La Rosa, dude. Oh man, what a great guy, Gilbert. Brett Clint is watching. You just can't keep my hands off the... Yes, I can't keep my hands off my organ, Brett. Yes, that's true. But you guys love it when I touch my organ. So I guess we're both guilty. Mike Santorini, dude. Mike used to be a local guy in my area. Now he's in Portland. Greetings from Portland, Mike. I see you out there. Tommy Gunn, my man. I hung out with him at NAMM. You'll see pictures of me and Tommy. He's a good dude. My mom's watching. When do I play show tunes, Mom? Not tonight. Tonight's not the show tunes night. I'm sorry. Oh, Matt Bennett. Thank you, Matt. He's noticing that I'm multitasking. He's a neighbor of mine. Dave Stahl. Dave, are you going to come jam with me, man? We need to do a Dave and Robert happy hour. Please tell me that you're up for that. We'll wear masks. I'll dress like a doctor or whatever you want, man, that make you feel comfortable. Like, this keyboard doesn't suck. Or I can set yours up here if you prefer. But Dave Stahl, if you get a chance to hear him play, when I was a little kid, he's like one of the only dudes. This is what I'm talking about. Why am I being educational tonight? Because people like Dave Stahl taught me when I was little and got me into jazz and got me jamming when everybody else was like, get away from me, kid. You're bugging me. I don't want to tell you about the secrets of the jazz. And Dave was like, I'll tell you the secrets of the jazz. You want to know? You can play an E7 over a G chord, a G dominant 7. Dave, good dude. If you're out there, Dave, I hope you're up for jamming. I'm just looking. Looks like Keith Holland. Thanks for watching, Keith. I'm glad you liked Lenny. And my in-laws, Libby and Dave, are watching. I'm glad you guys are out there. I wish more people were watching. I really do. I don't know to what degree you guys are watching on other platforms, but I'm really happy that all you guys are out here. Let's do one more toast, and then I want to play a tune for Jimi Hendrix. I want to do another. I've been giving a lot of love to Jimmy and my dad tonight, and Keith and Jordy at Gunderson. Thank you guys, man. Dana, everybody out there. I miss you all so much. I'd hug you if I could. Welcome to my kitchen. Dana, you know what I mean? This is where the magic happens. Dana's a really good chef, and she's in the music industry as well. She is watching tonight. So, Jimi Hendrix, let me pull out a CD. Oh, man, do you guys know this one, Band of Gypsies? It's one of those Hendrix records that maybe I wasn't as hip to when I was younger. But now that I'm older, I love this record. Who Knows, Machine Gun. So many great songs on there. I want to do my Band of Gypsies tribute here. I got viewers watching on YouTube. They're letting me know. Thank you for Lindsay Washburn. She did these graphics right here. So if you want to tip me, the only way you know how to spell my name right, everybody's been tipping me to the wrong name. If you want to know how to do it, it's Robert, A as in Allen, and Witmeyer. And that's how we know how to do it down here. And the name of the show up here, this is due to Lindsay Washburn, who's watching on YouTube. Thank you so much, Lindsay, for watching. I appreciate it. Really do. But anyway, Jimi Hendrix is the theme tonight, and he did the Band of Gypsies record. I recommend buying this if you don't have it. Buy the record. Put it on. Put on headphones. It's Rage Against the Machine kind of stuff way before its time. I'm going to try and prove it. But anyway, this song is called Who Knows? And I don't know. Who does? Who's on first? Who knows? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. When I was a kid, the rap group Digital Underground from the Bay Area, Tupac. Oh, there's your trivia, Lisa. Tupac was in Digital Underground before he was famous. And they did a version of this with rap over it. It's called The Way We Swing. Yes, I love that tune. Who Knows by Jimi Hendrix and the Band of Gypsies. Oh, look at this. We're running out of time. Oh my goodness, it's 7 o'clock already? No, we're gonna do more. I've got more tunes in the looper, so I'm not gonna let you down. But before we do the last song tonight, maybe Rachel, producer Rachel, are you out there to sing Happy Birthday? No, she's not singing Happy Birthday. I'm singing Happy Birthday. So that's the way it's gonna be. Here we go. And this is for my dad who had a birthday this week. Happy birthday, Dad. I'll see you soon. Social distance, of course. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? How old are you now? How old are you, Bobby? How old are you now? Last time, everybody out there, sing for my dad. His name is Bob. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bobby. Happy birthday to you. That was the birthday song. I hope you dug it. On a Telecaster, too. Keith will get that joke. I know, right? Who knew? I promise next week. So for those out there who don't know, my wife is, for the new viewers, my wife is pregnant, very much so. And we're thinking the next 3 weeks or somewhere in there is going to be the moment. And so she is off of school. She's a teacher. She had to toss over all the stuff she needs to a substitute that's going to be there for a while. And she's pretty spent tonight, and I feel bad for her. So if you guys aren't watching, I have a lovely wife, and hopefully if we can keep it together for another week, we might be able to sing them. Next week she has off to chill and just, maybe have a baby and maybe wait another week. And if we have to wait another week, Rachel will hopefully be here to sing for you guys. But for now, let's just give her good wishes. She had a long week, and I feel bad. But that's why I got to play one more song, and then I won't lie to you guys. We got to make dinner and go for a walk and watch Cobra Kai. I know you guys are watching Cobra Kai out there. It's so good. If you're not watching it, check it out. Last tune tonight. By the way, the person who controlled this set list, every week, it's weird. It's like someone will come up and a fan, and they will make a request. So 2 weeks ago was Josh. Josh Kelly, thank you. You made the set list happen last week. I didn't know what to play, and Josh was like, I want to hear these songs, and it's like done. And this week, that person was Jordy. Jordy's like, I want some Hendrix. I want some Pink Floyd. I want the hip hop funk. I want the blues. I want lessons, and I want some Hendrix. By the way, if you want to request music, do it this weekend, not 3 hours before the show, because he's like, Hendrix died 50 years ago today. You're gonna do a bunch of Hendrix, right? And I was like, I guess I am. Last song tonight, I'm gonna do like my version of Little Wing, just like my little interpretation thereof that I looped up real quick, because I was told by Jordy, thank you, Jordy, that's how much I love Jordy and what he's doing for the kids. I don't really play this song, but for you, I learned it in like 5 minutes. So Jordy, thanks for watching. If you are a Gunnarsson High School kid, you're in good hands. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna check the comments and have another drink with you guys, and then we'll play some music. But again, this week a little more chatty because I gotta let the kids ask their questions and let the teacher as well. So let me see if there's any theory. Oh, it looks like I'm good so far, and I want to check and see who's watching and who to thank. By the way, if you want to support the show, we've got some stuff that we want to do at a higher level, but in order to make that happen, you got to tip us. Not the same 3 or 4 people. Some of you new viewers out there, if you dig what you're watching and you want to keep it going, let us know. Martini Max is my name, and up there's the happy hour sign, and down here is where you can hit up the PayPal. Going to check the Facebook, by the way. Let me know in the comment section if you think we should stay on Facebook or if you think we should hightail it elsewhere. And if you do, that's fine. We're okay with that. Let's see here. Yes, Dana was letting everybody know that my dad's going to be a grandpa pretty soon, and my mom a grandma. Look at you guys. It's like you get to do all the fun and none of the work. It's got to be a good time for you to be a grandparent. I'm the one with the existential crisis. Who do we got? So, I got Jordy thanking me. Thank you, Jordy, for watching. I got Lindsay's watching out there and a few other people. It takes a whole village to make this show run. So I really appreciate, Keith and Marty and all the people from the music scene. And I also appreciate all you new fans from out of town and out of state and across the country. It's like, I wonder if I should do this every week, if it's worth my time. And it's when people say it really makes their week brighter, it touches me, and I got to keep doing it. And I promise we'll bring a little more heat next week when I have some more time. But for now, I'm getting towards the end of my Hennessy, so cheers. Jimi Hendrix, if you're watching, I'm going to try and channel you. Come on, let's do it. I don't know, man. I guess some LSD would have helped, but I'm going to be a dad, so I can't be messing with LSD right now. But that would have helped, I'm sure. But for now, this he's going to have to do. Oh, man. Good night, everyone, and enjoy Little Wing off of Banded. No, not Banded, sorry. It's Axis Bold as Love. And I might do another song from this next week, but enjoy Little Wing from Axis Bold as Love. Richard Hilly, if you're watching, I think you are. I loaded this looper up. I don't know if there's any more room on it. I was worried that it was going to start booting stuff. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. You know, normally I like to keep playing, but my dad, who we're celebrating his birthday, he always said, leave him asking for more. So I got to run. And like I said, I got to watch Cobra Kai and make some dinner. But I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, my name is Martini Max. If you didn't, my name is Jimmy Cracker Corn, and you know the rest. I'm going to finish up my Hennessy on camera with you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Keith Holland and to basically John Honhauser and Gilbert De La Rosa, all you people out there supporting the show. I appreciate Jordy. Thank you. I really, really, really like that that you're supporting the arts and letting the kids know where it's at. And next week we're going to come out you with some more songs, some vocals, some trivia, some new stuff, maybe a different drink. Who knows? Quick reminder, 6 to 7 every Friday, and if you want to help out, see that TV back there? It could be playing graphics that you provide, and we won't get in trouble. So if you want to impress me with your skills and get a job, I have a lot of musician friends that probably want your services. Feel free to make something, and we will let everybody know where they can get a similar product. Thank you so much. Cheers. Oh, you guys are the best. I'm going to give you a few more minutes. I promised Jordy I'd answer questions. If there's any questions about anything I played tonight, theory, chords, any of that, feel free to do it now or forever hold your peace. I want to make sure that I provide the answers you seek. Any of the kids watching, I will be at your school as soon as there's a vaccine or it's all safe for us to be at the school. And we'll do this again, and we'll talk and jam, and you guys can pick my brain. But for now, it's got to be in the comments section. So if you're a Gunderson High School student or just any age student in general, feel free to pop it in the comments section. I will hang out for a few more minutes, and then we're going to call it a night. Thank you for watching, and that concludes the normal show. Now we're going to overtime. Oh, you guys are welcome, man. You guys are great. Doesn't look like there's any questions, so I think we're good. But next week, if you want requests and songs you want me to play, let's learn them now, not 3 hours before the show, guys. Hit it up in the comment section. Or you can email me. Cheers. You have my email address. It's right down here. Yes.